Into the Breach is an epic game. It is made from the same creators as Faster Than Light. It can, however, be extremely intense and hard to get the hang of. In this game, the remnants of human civilization have been threatened by gigantic creatures called the Vex. These creatures have begun breeding within the Earth, and you must control powerful mechs from the future to hold off this alien threat. When you first open up the game, you'll be presented with a handful of mechs that you can choose from. You only start with one faction unlocked, but over time you'll be able to unlock multiple factions and even mix and match them to form your perfect army. You can also select your time traveler and examine the mech's powerful and unique abilities. Choose wisely who you bring into the fight, because they are the only thing holding you back from complete and total annihilation. Now that you've chosen your mechs, you have to be very precise about how you use them. Before you go and jump into any fights, be sure to take a look at all of your mechs and make sure you know exactly what they do. You can test them out in combat to see how they perform before you head into a battle, and you can just verify all of the unique abilities that each of them have. There are also power cores that are available to use on every mech. This will increase your ability to do either damage, movement, or even give your mechs a health boost. Once you've taken a look at all of them, you're ready to start your mission. Start by placing your first, second, and third mech on the battlefield. This is one of the most important times in the entire game. If they are not placed perfectly, you can lose within just a couple turns. I recommend putting your artillery towards the back, as they're able to abuse the long range and able to shoot over targets, while putting beefier units in the front line is definitely recommended. In each mission, there will be a primary objective and oftentimes secondary or third objectives that you want to shoot for. Sometimes, in order to complete these objectives, you even have to sacrifice one or two of your own mechs in order to be able to survive onto the next level. This self-sacrifice is rather unintuitive, and it takes a while to learn when and when not to actually destroy one of your own mechs. One of the more unique parts of this game is the fact that terrain is so incredibly important. So many different tiles have so many unique features to them that you have to learn how to abuse them to your advantage, while at the same time protecting yourself from the ill side effects that may happen. From giant bottomless pits to large smoke plumes that make it so you're unable to attack, try to take full advantage of every bit of terrain you can. Oftentimes, you will have played through your turn and thought that you made the best choices based on the options you had presented to yourself. But on occasion, you need to reset your turn and start afresh with new strategy to try to beat these aliens back into the ground where they came from. Now, be warned, that reset is a one-time use per battle. This can lead to exceptionally punishing consequences if you do not abuse that second chance you were given. As I had mentioned before, this game is punishing. You can fight tooth and nail for every possible solution to stop your cities from taking damage, but even then, you may still lose some of your electrical grid. Don't be too disheartened. There's opportunity to get more, but you must stay vigilant and cautious to avoid damage at all costs. Sometimes, even in victory, there is pain. Try your very best to eliminate as many Vex as you can in every turn that you have opportunity to, because if you let them build up, They will slowly dwindle you down and become overwhelming to the point where no matter what you do, there is only devastation. And this is where you'll have no choice but to die. At this point, the Vex overwhelm your city, and all is lost. You have officially had to reset your timeline. You must choose one pilot to take back with you and reset at the very beginning of the mission. And this is the cycle of Into the Breach. As you play more, you unlock new mechs, new maps, new enemies, and new pilots. Gain gold for completing special faction challenges. I hope you found this entry guide helpful, and I will see you guys on the next video.